So if you have an iPhone and you've updated your iPhone to the newest iOS, which is 26.x, your phone app has changed, maybe significantly to some of us. Let me show you what I'm referring to. I'm going to click on my phone app, which is the phone at the bottom of the screen. Now I'm hiding some of the phone numbers so you can't see the recent calls and the phone numbers there. But this is what's called the classic view. And the classic view is really just a list of your recent calls and your favorites and your contacts, and here's your keypad and here's voicemail. Nothing big change across the bottom. But up top in the middle, you'll notice not only do I have all, but I can click on missed. Here's all of the calls that I have missed unless I get rid of them. Furthermore, if you're looking at recent calls, you can drag any one of these calls just gently to the left, and you'll see that not all the way to the left, because all the way to the left will delete. But if you drag just a little bit to the left, you'll see that you have three things. You have the hand, which is basically block that caller. You click on that and it says, do you want to block or do you want to block and report spam? And that's not what I want to do. But if I drag to the left just a little bit, and you'll see that not only do I have block, but I have a clock. The clock is to remind me to call this person back in an hour, tonight, tomorrow, or remind me later on. That's pretty useful. Additionally, you have the delete. So I can delete this call from my recent list. Again, you can do that from either all or missed. Missed calls, I can drag to the left, and you'll see that I have the ability to call back later or to delete this from the list. By the way, the reason why I don't have the block on this person is because this person is in my contacts. Unlike this other one up top is not in my contacts, I have the ability to block. Now, one more thing that we have. In the right-hand corner is the little stack of lines. If I click on that, I can switch from classic to unified. Now, unified is a little different. It puts my favorites up top, which is maybe pretty useful for me to quickly get to my favorites. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen, favorites is gone because it's up top, and I have calls, contacts, or keypad. But additionally, you'll notice that if I go to that stack up top, not only can I change the display, but I can look at the list of calls, missed calls, voicemail, or calls that are marked as spam. And I may have a call that's marked as spam that may actually not be spam. And so I have the ability to click on that and call them back, or gently drag to the left and look, I have these three options: block it, remind me to call later, or delete it. Again, this is under the options when the three bars up top, and I can go view just my calls, I can view just missed calls, I can view voicemail messages if I have any, and I can view the calls that are in spam. One last thing that's under that line is I have the ability to manage filtering. That's going to kick me over into my iPhone settings. It's going to allow me to filter unknown callers if I want, which would be anybody who calls me who is not in my contacts, as well as put spam over into spam, and I can manage my call blocking, et cetera, et cetera. I kind of like the new interface. I'm getting used to it. It's really working for me, especially the ability to go get spam and missed calls, et cetera, et cetera. But what do you think? Is this better for you, or do you like the old classic view? I'm Teddy. My purpose is to help you overcome the risks and fears of using technology, and I hope this is helpful for you.